Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. How's it going? Really unique video here. I'm going to show you how to get real-time feedback from real people to help grow your e-commerce business. This is really cool, really powerful, and can help any brand of any size. And first I want to talk about the lean startup methodology, something that I've been following for a long time. And basically the lean startup method involves launching as quickly as possible, getting feedback, revising, and then relaunching, and then restarting that cycle. So for an e-commerce store, we're talking about getting your store live, getting your products out there, getting your ads running, and then getting feedback. Right? I'm going to show you how you can get real person, real-time feedback. But feedback doesn't just mean actual feedback in terms of saying, you know, this looks good or this ad looks good. You could also look at your ad stats or your click-throughs or your analytics, right? That's feedback as well. But the idea is that you're going to launch, you're going to see how things are going, and then you're going to revise and relaunch, right? The idea is that your store is never perfect, your business is never finished, you're always going to be making these small revisions, and you're going to continuously edit your store and your business until you reach a point of profitability and you turn those kind of edits into systems. And before that, you need to make those small and incremental changes, right? And these are not going to happen overnight. There are going to be a bunch of them. You're going to get feedback from all different sources, and you're going to be able to get these kind of changes that over time build a significant business that has consistent profits, long-term successes, all the things that you're looking for. And we need to quickly understand what people like or what people don't like. That's the key to the lean startup methodology. I'm not talking about looking back 12 months after launching and looking at our analytics. We want to be able to move fast, and we want to be able to make changes fast so we can get to that perfect state in our store. And the crazy part is there's really no built-in way to collect user feedback on Shopify, and the same goes for really all of the other e-commerce platforms as well. Unless you have a massive reach, you're going to have a hard time getting legitimate feedback, right? If you're an influencer with 50 million followers, sure, you can easily run a poll or get a lot of comments telling you exactly what's right or wrong with your brand, but most of us don't have that type of reach. And we can't just keep going back to our friends and family every single time for feedback. We want to get unbiased feedback from real potential customers, real people inside of our market, inside of our niche. And a way to do that is, you could run ads to a survey or run ads to a poll or something like that. Of course, that also takes time. It's expensive. It doesn't always give you the results you want. So the point of this video, I'm going to show you this really, really cool tool called Helpfull. And it's going to allow you to collect real-time feedback from real people, and it could be used for a variety of different things, right? Speaking directly to you print-on-demand entrepreneurs, right? How about just a t-shirt idea or a wall canvas idea or a logo design, or literally getting feedback from people saying, hey, this is definitely something I would buy, or hey, this design doesn't really look good enough to spend money on, right? That's just a very quick example, and I'll show you over the shoulder a bit more. But you're going to be able to get real-time feedback on a variety of different things for your business to really help speed up the process of making those continuous edits and getting you to that state of a winning store. So you see the link over there, helpfull.com. It's also below the video in the description. Notice there's 2 L's at the end, helpfull.com. Let's go over the shoulder, and I'm going to show you a bit more and just to show you how powerful this is. You're looking at helpfull.com, and this is the easiest way to get real-time feedback from real people. And I'm going to show you an example with a print-on-demand design in a second. But you see the link directly below this video. Really easy to get started. You can take a look and see kind of what you get on Helpfull. They're all USA-based panelists. Basically, you're going to get real feedback from USA consumers, a huge different variety. And basically, the way that it works is you'll create a survey, and it's going to depend on what you're surveying. Is it going to be an image or a logo or text or lots of different options? Then you'll select your demographics, right? These aren't just random people. We're going to be getting very specific people from specific demographics that hopefully match your ideal customer or your customer avatar, right? That perfect customer. And then you're going to get a detailed report, right? Let's say you're comparing images, you'll get comments, you'll get votes, you'll get all the feedback that you need to make database decisions. And I'm going to show you one here live on this video. But it's really all about getting that quality feedback, getting real people, getting honest answers, unbiased answers, right? Not asking your mom or your family. And this is kind of the first form of A/B testing, right? Where you're kind of split testing to see, even before you run an ad or launch a product, you're getting that feedback before launch to do that idea validation. And again, this really works right into that idea of the lean startup principles, which I really like. I've really been teaching for a while. So I'm over here inside of my account and I'm under the create test section. This is going to be where we actually go ahead and create our survey to get the feedback, and it depends on what we want to do. We could build one totally from scratch, or we can pick from some of these pre-made ones, logos, product images, graphic design elements, right? We're talking about something like this for print on demand. I'll just show you some of the other ones: text, website, a whole suite of Amazon type feedback things. This is great for Amazon sellers, company name, domain name, company logo, even just things under the fun category, helping with your baby name or your dating profile picture. You get the idea. You can really collect feedback on anything since these are real people. But we're going to come over here to logo, and we're going to start to fill out this really easy step-by-step form to ask people about our print-on-demand design. So as you can see, I'm testing a cat t-shirt design. I have my question over here: which cat t-shirt design do you think cat lovers will want to buy most? And you could upload up to 8 different pictures here. I have 4 different print-on-demand designs that I'm going to collect feedback on here. I really want to see which one is going to resonate most with my potential buying audience. And literally, I've just uploaded the print-on-demand designs here, or you could upload sketches, you could upload mock-ups. Really doesn't matter what you put here. The idea here is just that you're going to be kind of getting the feedback based on these options. So if you don't have a t-shirt design, but you have a logo, or you have an advertisement, or a banner image, or whatever, you could place that over here. Next step, we come over here, select our audience, and we'll be able to come over here for specific demographics over here to take a look at. And you'll want to match these up as best you can with your, what I should say, customer avatar or perfect audience. And we'll come over, if you know your exact customer's age, you can come over here and select that. For something like cats, I'm going to go with both. And then we have our additional demographics section over here. You could search out different kind of general categories. I'm going to come over here and select the one that's most relevant for me. And then we can come over and click in more specifically. I'll even come and click dogs as well, just because it's just typical pet people. But I want to see basically what's going to happen with as much feedback as I can. I could just go cats only, but I know my audience probably going to have pets of all different types. So I'm going to come over here and select that. Now we just see our little confirmation here in terms of your pricing. You're going to pay per credit. Depending on the kind of targeting here, it might be a little bit more depending on the size. So we get 1.5 credits per respondent. Coming over here looking for 50 responses to my survey, and you could literally just scroll this wheel depending on how many credits you have. This is how many people or feedback points you'll receive. And we have this set over here. We're literally just going to look at everything, confirm, and this is going to be our last step. We'll be able to publish this here and get some real feedback on this t-shirt design. So we have the results back from our survey, and take a look at this. Literally only took 14 minutes to get 50 different participants. Helpfull is so powerful, and it works so quickly. This isn't something that's going to take you weeks to get feedback on. Happens very quickly. And you see we had an overwhelming winner over here. 21 votes for the adopt, don't shop, right? 42% of the votes went for this one. Pretty nice to kind of see a definite winner. We don't have kind of numbers too close. This is probably far and away the best option here, and it's going to allow me to kind of go in and say, okay, I'm going to start running ads to this product. And of course, with print on demand, I could have all these products in my store, but you see, again, option 4, the overwhelming winner. But here's the cool part. We come down here and we could talk about the actual feedback per design. So this person, Donna, over here chose option 3. She is someone who likes dogs, 36 to 45 years old. Give some feedback, specifically most attention grabbing text and image compared to the other one. So she's liking option 3 over here, right? She was kind of in the minority there, but it's still really good to kind of understand what people are talking about as well, right? They want to see attention grabbing text and they want to see a good image. See over here, here's Jim, he's 26 to 35, likes dogs and cats, right? The shirt best represents cats and isn't overdoing it, option 2. So here we go over here. It's a little hard to see, we can make it a little bit bigger. But this is the kind of cat design, the Tupac cat design there. And then we have all this feedback that we can come through. Here's the winner, option 4, right? This is the only option that will be readable on all colors of t-shirts. That's interesting option, interesting kind of thought there. Obviously with print on demand, we have control over that. I think this shirt appeals to the average person because it mentions adopting a pet to save a life. So that's great feedback for us, right? It's kind of saying, okay, this is going to be generic to any kind of cat lover. They obviously can agree with the message of adopting a pet to save a life. And we see over here, I know it is good for cat lovers, but the overall message on this shirt is non-gender and altruistic. So kind of the same feedback here, that really it's going to work for any type of cat lover. So that definitely goes well with the idea of, you know, us as a cat print on demand store. We want to sell to as many people in our niche as possible. So kind of saying, okay, themes like this are going to work because they're universally liked. And that's the kind of feedback, we could sit here and read through all different, there's 50 different pieces of feedback over here from all the different voters, and we see what they like and their age. Obviously, they're based in the United States, and they like cats, they like dogs and cats in some cases, right? So we really have a great kind of subsection of our audience. And again, only took 14 minutes to get this done for 50 pieces of survey information that really help us understand which design is better, but really more importantly, kind of help us understand what cat buyers are going to want to buy. So very valuable here in this test that we ran for our cat t-shirt designs. So that's helpfull.com. Really, really powerful. You can get feedback from real people. Highly recommend it. Take a look at the link directly below this video. Jump in, get feedback, and make those small incremental changes that are really going to make a big difference in your business. Hope this helped you make some money, and I'll talk to you real soon.